for first for 44. What do I have to write? We did it already when we discussed the difference quotient. What did we do for this? What did we write? So what should I write?
X cannot be...
No, not yet.
Oh.
The condition first? Yes, you're way ahead. The condition for everyone to see what we're doing and then solve it.
X has to be...
Nope,
X.
Not yet. The condition first. Don't tell us the final answer yet.
I don't remember the wording.
9
minus 2x cannot equal 0. Awesome. This is what we have to write first. The denominator cannot be 0. And then we move 9 to the other side. And then we divide by -2. But now they want the domain in interval notation. How do I write the interval in domain, the domain in interval notation? In other words, how do I explain or express everything but -infinity 9/2 with a parenthesis? It means that 9/2 is not in this interval. Union, we say, or 9/2 again with parenthesis, infinity. So this means everything except 9/2. Now let's look at 45. So for this function, what would you write? We did this a few minutes ago with a different function. Same idea, same thing. It's the one that I worry about. So what do I need to write?
Is it square root 4?
No square root, no square root. No square root. Let's go back, please. What did we write for this function? I want you to say the same thing for this new one.
Oh, it's greater than or equal to 0?
No, this is not what we wrote. Please. I did not say greater than or equal to 0. No, this is not what I wrote. I wrote something else. What did I write? So let's go back. On this problem, I did not write greater than or equal to 0, did I? I have to write an inequality. By saying greater than or equal to 0, I'm not saying anything. What? What is greater than or equal to 0? I need to write an inequality. So, what do I write for this one? Can anyone tell us?
4 plus 5x is greater than or equal to 0.
Yes, I agree with that. Perfect. I move 4 to the other side. I divide by 5. And now I can write the domain. Can anyone give us the domain for this function? It's right here.
Infinity until 4 divided by 5.
X greater than or equal to -4/5. I have to start at -4/5. It says greater than or equal to this one. Right?
So -infinity.
It says greater than or equal to -4/5.
Would it be a bracket and then -4/5?
Yes,
and then,
comma.
Infinity.
Excellent. So this
What's the
means
difference?
huge. So if this is 0 and this is negative 4/5, the interval says this.
No, the bracket. What's the difference
The
between
equal
the bracket?
symbol. The equal symbol.
Oh, okay.
It's not negative infinity to negative 4/5. It's from negative 4/5 to infinity. Infinities are symbols and they are always parentheses. Okay, we'll stop quickly after this one. It's just a graph that I'd like us to look at. So in this graph, if I can get to it, right here, incidence of breast cancer. The following graph approximates the incidence of breast cancer, I, per 100,000 women, as a function of age. This is the age, and here is number of women per 100,000 that have breast cancer. The equation for this graph is also given here. First question, use the graph to estimate the domain of this function. Can anyone just give us the domain of this function?
$25 to $100.
Very good. Do you all see 25 to 100? Can anyone give us the range of this function?
0
to 425, 450.
450. That's it. 0 to 450. What 10-year age interval sees the greatest increase? The top of the top.
80.
So it appears, according to the graph, between 70 and 80. Unbelievable, right? That's where the peak appears to be. Very good.